Now and then I think of when we were together, like when you said you felt so happy you could die. Told myself that you were right for me, but felt so lonely in your company. But that was love and it's an ache I still remember. You can get addicted to a certain kind of sadness, like resignation to the end, always the end. So when we found that we could not make sense, well, you said that we would still be friends. But I'll admit that I was glad it was over. But you didn't have to cut me off, make out like it never happened and that we were nothing. And I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger and that feels so rough. No, you didn't have to stoop so low, have your friends collect your records and then change your number. Guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Now and then I think of all the times you screwed me over, but had me believe it was always something I had done. But I don't wanna live that way, reading into every word you say. You said that you could let it go, and I wouldn't catch you hung up on somebody that you used to know.
Make out like it never happened and that we were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger and that feels so rough. No, you didn't have to stoop so low, have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Somebody that I used to know. Somebody, just somebody that I used to know. Somebody I used to know. Somebody, now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Long ago in a distant land, I, Aku, the shape-shifting master of darkness, unleashed an unspeakable evil. But a foolish samurai warrior wielding a magic sword stepped forth to oppose me. Before the final blow was struck, I tore open a portal in time and flung him into the future, where my evil is law. Now the fool seeks to return to the past and undo the future that is Aku.
Gotta do that, back to the past samurai jack. Watch out. Gotta do that, back to the past samurai jack. Jack. Gotta do that, back
to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. In other words, I love you.
Really can't stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I've got to go away.
Baby, it's cold outside.
This evening has been
hoping that you drop
so
in.
very nice.
I'll hold your hands, they're just like
My
eyes.
mother will start to worry.
Beautiful, what's your heart?
My father will be pacing the floor.
Listen to that fireplace roar.
So really I'd better scurry.
Beautiful, please don't hurry.
Baby, just had to pop more.
Put some records on while I blow.
The neighbors might think,
Baby, it's bad out there.
say, was that a wink?
No cabs to be had out there.
I wish I knew how.
If I
eyes are like starlight now. Break this spell. I'll take your hat. Your hair looks swell. I ought to get home for dinner by moving so closer. It's time for me to cast you aside. What's the sense in hurting my pride? I really can't stay. Baby, don't hold out. Baby, it's cold outside. Simply must go. Baby, it's cold outside. So thanks for the show. But baby, it's cold outside. The welcome has been. How lucky that you dropped in. Nice and warm. Look at the window at the My store. Sister will be suspicious. Oh, your lips look delicious. My brother will be there at the door. Waves up in a tropical shore. My maiden's aunt's mind is vicious. Gosh, your lips are delicious. Maybe just the day and the dance more. There's such a blizzard before. I've got to get home. Baby, you'll freeze out there. Say, lend me your comb. It's up to your knees out there. You've really been grand. I thrill when I touch your hand. Don't you see? How can you do this thing to me? There's bound to be talk tomorrow. Think of my lifelong sorrow. At least there will be plenty implied. If you got pneumonia and die, I really can't stay. Get over that holdout. Baby, it's cold. Baby, it's cold outside. Can't see where you coming from, but I know just what you running from. And what matters ain't the who better, but the one to fall apart at home. You're better when you feel like you're feeling now, and when you do this to please your crowd. And I love you like the way I suffer, but I ain't gonna get you now. This ain't no place for no hero. This ain't no place for no better man. This ain't no place for no hero to go home. This ain't no place for no hero. This ain't no place for no better man. This ain't no place for no hero to go home. Every time I close my eyes, I think about you inside. And your mind giving up on asking why. When you lie and you cheat and you try to make a fool out of she. Now I can't see where you're coming from, but I know just what you're running from. Now what matters ain't the who matters, but the ones who stop you falling from your let 'em go. This ain't no place for no hero. This ain't no place for no better man. This ain't no place for no hero to go home. This ain't no place for no hero. This ain't no place for no better man. This ain't no place for no hero to go home. This ain't no place for no hero.
This ain't no place for the better man. This ain't no place for the hero to come home.